Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of this binary course. In this lesson, we're going to cover how to add and subtract binary numbers. There are two things you need to know when you're adding. Addition can be regular or it can cause an error. So I'm going to discuss the error part in the next two screens. First off, we'll discuss basic addition. In this case, we're going to add the numbers 6 and 7. If you remember in the previous episode, we discussed how to convert a denary number to binary. So your first step will be to do that and write it in the table. So that's number 6 and 7. So if you notice, this table has two new rows. You're going to need these in both addition and subtraction. Like in regular addition, you need to carry forward the extra numbers. In binary, you need to carry the ones, and that's why we have a carry forward row. These are some important rules for when you're adding in binary. The first one is 1 plus 1 is 1 0 or 2 in denary, so you write the 0 and carry 1. The second rule, adding three ones together gives us 1 1. Write 1 and carry 1 forward. Final and most easy rule of all, write the 1 and there is no carry. 1 plus 0. Okay, now let's add our question in the question. So 1 plus 0 is 1, no carry. 1 plus 1 is 0 1, write 0, carry 1. We have three ones, apply the second rule, write 1, carry 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, and you just copy the rest of the zeros. So in denary, your answer is 13. Now that was pretty simple. The next step might confuse you slightly. Now we're going to talk about calculations that cause an error. In this case, we're going to add the numbers 134 and 135. So first step, write both numbers in your table. Then add them. So apply all the rules. Three ones, write 1, carry 1. And you write a couple of zeros. Last step. If you notice, for this part, there is no space to carry forward or write the answer. And so this bit that you write at the end is called the overflow. Now an overflow is when the calculation exceeds the computer's bit count or capacity. So if you add these numbers normally, the answer is 269. In our calculation, the computer we entered this sum into will produce an error. The reason is, this computer can only read 8-bit calculations. The answer you get from these numbers is a 9-bit number, so it has exceeded the capacity of the computer. Subtraction can be slightly confusing at first, so you need to pay close attention to these notes. All subtraction in binary is basically positive number plus negative number. For example, 6 plus minus 5, which is technically 6 minus 5. When a number has a positive sign, the most significant bit or the leftmost bit is a 0. When the number is negative or has a negative sign, the most significant bit is a 1. To convert a positive or regular binary number to negative, use 2's complement, which is a method I will discuss with you in the next two screens. Okay, here's 2's complement. It's a method of switching positive binary numbers to negative binary numbers. Let's do 14 minus 6, or in other words, 14 plus minus 6. First, take the number to be made negative and convert it to binary, in this case 6, and we'll put in the table. That is 6 in binary. And then flip all the ones to zeros and vice versa. So we flip all of them. Next step, or last step, is add 1 to the least significant bit, which is the 1 all the way on the right hand side. So you add 1 there, carry the 1, and you copy the rest of the digits. And finally, write the number in the answer box. Do not convert this number into denary. This is -6, but don't convert it to denary because this is going to confuse you. Okay, so the question was 14 minus 6. So we need to do 14 plus minus 6. In your addition table, put the numbers 14 and -6. So let's put them in the table. That's your 14 and -6. And so we're going to discuss the important rules one more time. 1 plus 1 is 10, so you write the 0 and carry 1. Adding 3 ones will give you 1, 1, so you write 1 and carry 1. 1 plus 0 is 1, so you write 1 and there is no carry. So let's add the numbers. Apply all your rules. You will eventually get an overflow in this question, so you need to ignore it. And so your answer is 8. It's quite simple once you get the hang of it, but that's how you do subtraction. That concludes today's lesson. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for episode 3. Also, soon I will be releasing PDFs of binary questions, addition, subtraction, as well as conversion. So be ready for that. And stay tuned for episode 3. Thanks for watching.